Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here for a bit of a play today to make some clusters with these little heart shapes that I've got. Now I've had these for years and years. I mean, like, oh gosh, probably 12 years or something. They came in one of those big ginormous plastic containers with a bunch of different die cut shapes. And, you know, one of the sections just happened to be heart shapes. And, you know, there were tons, a massive, great big stack of them. And yeah, I haven't really kind of used them. I have to be honest and say, I mean, I struggle a little bit to use heart-shaped things. I don't know quite why that is. I don't know whether to me they don't feel very vintage. But yeah, I just kind of struggle to use heart-shaped things, really. But I have made these little clusters. Now, very annoyingly, this is now going to be the second time I've done this video because I made all of these on video and I must have deleted the video by mistake. I must have thought that I had uploaded it and deleted it. So very, very irritating. But yeah, so second attempt now. We're going to make some more of these. I mean, they're just so cute. And to be honest, they do look very vintage. And so maybe this will be a kind of turning point for me and I will suddenly be able to use heart-shaped bits and bobs. So let's get cracking. Excuse me, hold on. So let's get cracking and make some bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do first of all is just literally take a bunch of these and screw them up and then wet them a little bit to give them a bit more, oh, what's the word? Well, texture, definition, make them just seem a little bit more interesting. So I'm just going to literally scrunch them up like that. And yeah, I'm probably being over optimistic, thinking we're going to make as many as all of these, but let's do a bunch. So like this. Okay, that's, I'm sure, absolutely plenty. You know, I'm sure I probably won't get anywhere near this amount done. And then I'm just going to wet them, you know, with just some water like that. And then I'm just going to take them off to my heat gun and dry them. And then we can open them out and, you know, get crafting with them. Okay, so sorry about that. It was the postman at the door, just delivering my ink cartridges. So I also took the time to quickly dry these off whilst I went to the door. And I've got here just, no, not that one, my Stays On. Actually, I might use that one. This is my Timber Brown. This one is my Timber Brown Stays On. So I'm thinking, yeah, I might use the Timber Brown actually rather than the black. And I'm just going to do some rough stamping onto the hearts themselves. So I'm going to take this stamp, which I've used quite a bit recently in videos. It's called Faded Damask. It's 49 Market by Gabrielle. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. I know that I've said this loads of times. It is called Faded Damask Stamp. Her name is Gabrielle Palaco. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I'm afraid. But she is on YouTube, I've since found out. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful stamp. And I'm just going to literally take the stamp and just do a bit of rough stamping, just literally kind of, you know, in sections of the heart. I don't want to kind of stamp the whole heart or have the whole thing covered or anything like that, but just, you know, one or two little parts of each one. So, well, perhaps I'll do some in brown and some in black. I mean, to be honest, when I say brown, you know, this is kind of like a blacky brown anyway. You know, it's not like it's one of those bright browns. This one is Timber Brown. I've also got Saddle Brown in the Stays On. Now the Saddle Brown is quite more like a tan type colour, so that obviously would show up a lot more brown textured. In fact, should we pull that in and do a couple? Shall we do a couple in that? Yeah, let's put the Saddle Brown back and let's get the Timber Brown back, and let's bring in the Saddle Brown and do a couple in that, shall we? So Saddle Brown, and yeah, I mean, this one definitely, this is more of a sort of tan type shade. So like that. Okay. Do a couple. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you know, so could do all sorts of different colours, to be honest. I mean, I'm now thinking, oh, shall we be really adventurous and get some other colours down? But I probably haven't really got time to be mucking about with all the different colours, so perhaps we'll limit ourselves on this particular video. But perhaps I'll come back and do some more, you know, with some other colours. I mean, the black just, you know, the black never fails, does it? So the black just never gets old. It's always good, you know, always looks good. Okay, and then just okie dokie, and oops, final one. Okie dokie, right. So, I mean, that was super quick, wasn't it? To just quickly, you know, we just sort of screwed them up, wet them, and now we've just, you know, dried them off and unscrewed them and done a bit of rough stamping. So now, I'm just going to literally ink them up. Now, I've got to confess, because it was a while ago since I did the other ones, I can't really remember, but I've got a funny feeling that I possibly coffee dyed them, you know, with just my spray bottle. I'm not sure that I inked them up. I might have coffee dyed them. I actually can't remember. I mean, it's so annoying because I'd done a kind of sequence of a few videos of similar type styles, and I thought, oh, I'll, you know, just kind of edit those videos to put up. And that's when I spotted that obviously this one was missing. Well, I say it was missing. It had 30 seconds, literally 30 seconds that I had uploaded of it. So I must have kind of edited the video, you know, saved it, and then for some reason when I uploaded it, I obviously selected one of the very short clips from the video rather than the finished edited version. And then I obviously deleted them all, because, you know, you have to kind of delete them because then your phone's saying it's running out of space when you come to do your next video. So yeah, very annoying. You know, there's nothing more irritating than when you find that you have actually kind of deleted what you thought you'd done. Okay. And to be honest, you know, I mean, if it were a project that I thought was, you know, not that fun, I probably would have just left it. But I actually thought these were quite fun. And, you know, I thought, well, I'm sure that we've all probably got similar things in our stash that we could now use, you know, use up and kind of do similar things with. So I thought it was worth, it was worth a sort of revisit. But yeah, I mean, it was very annoying. There's no two ways about it. Okay. Right, we're nearly done with the inking, you'll be pleased to know. Okie dokie, and then just two more. Okay. There we go. And then, so what I've bought in to then decorate these up is I've just bought in a whole bunch of random things. So, you know, lots of fabric scraps, lace scraps, things like that. So this is a great, you know, great scrap buster. And then I've bought in, you know, other things, flowers and things like that. I've got, you know, numbers and words and bows and, you know, you name it. You name it, it's here on my desk. And I just thought we will just, you know, get playing and seeing what we can make, really. So if I just start with kind of a little scrap of fabric, and actually I might as well do 2 or 3 of these and get rid of this entire scrap. Wow. You know, check me out, just literally getting rid of an entire scrap of fabric. Wow, that's just really great, isn't it? Okay, right, so we shall just pop them down like this. Actually, I'm going to swap that heart, I think, with one with the with the black, or the, you know, the very dark brown rather than that saddle brown. But I think the black looks really good on here. Okay. And then we'll just take some lace. So I'm just literally layering up a few different elements here. Perhaps I'll do one with some black lace because I'm pretty sure I did bring in some black. I thought, right, I'm going to be really organised and sort out every single thing that I'm going to need. And one of those things was some black lace. And of course, now can I see it anywhere? Of course I can't. Right, okay, let me just cut another piece. I don't know what happened to that black lace, to be honest. It was probably on my lap and I've probably dropped it going down to let the postman in. Well, again, I know I said this before, but yeah, obviously I didn't let the postman in, but you know, when I opened the door. Okay, right. Oh, I mean, for me, I just love, love, love black lace. Like, wow, it's just awesome. Whenever you use black lace, you know, I just think it just adds like something so yummy, doesn't it? That, yeah, for me, I love it. Always, always, always love it. Never fails, never fails. And then just a little bit here of the lace that side, maybe. Yeah, maybe let's have it that side. I don't know why, but I'm always drawn to kind of doing it the other way. So then we can just layer up some other bits. So I've just brought again some other little bits in that I thought might look nice. I've got some coffee dyed flowers here, which I thought would look good. And then, I mean, I'm just going to glue all the pieces on. But I mean, of course, you could, you know, you could stitch them or anything else really. So I'm just going to hot glue because, again, it's just nice and quick, and you know, I don't have to worry then that it's not stuck down. Okay. And then just, I'll have that bow, I think, there. Actually, I have got a black bow, which might look prettier still, so let's just see. Oh, this is so annoying, this one. It's those little stems or legs or whatever, they don't want to lay flat. They want to kind of go in two different directions. How annoying. How annoying is that? Okay. Like that. Okay, so that one looks pretty. And, you know, could add other things as well. So, I mean, we could maybe have a little bit of bling or something on there. Let's just see if I've got some. There we go. A little bit of black bling, maybe on the sort of edge there. Let me just cut those little fragments off. Fragments? You know, where it's been like attached on the, like on the trim. Right. Oh, goodness. I really should start pulling my glasses down for some of these bits, to be honest. So, I mean, that's that one. How gorgeous does that look? So I'm going to just put that to one side. Okay. Let's just take the next one. Okie dokie. And we'll just pop this flower in there. Okay. And then just get a little pearly centre if I've got one handy. Okay. Just go, oops, in the middle of that little flower. Okay. I mean, otherwise, effectively, you know, these hearts would kind of maybe just be thrown away, really. because like I say, I've had them for such a long time and I just still had not, you know, ever used them. So at least now, you know, I'm going to be able to use them because they're now much more in a style, you know, that I would use. Whereas previously they just weren't really, you know. Like I say, I do always struggle a little bit to use heart shapes. I have no idea why that is, because I do see other people use hearts and actually I always really quite like them. But whenever I try to use them, I kind of then just find that they look a bit strange. Oh, I've got this little... Oh no, that looks terrible. That looked terrible. Okay. Just wondered whether I could have mixed in some other stuff there, but yeah, that was possibly a little bit too adventurous because it wasn't looking great, was it? I've got some words and things here. Okay. So let's have amazing on there. And again, I'm just going to ink that up. In fact, I might just rough up those edges as well. Okay. Just pop that down there. Pretty, and might just add a little Martha Stewart butterfly to this one. So I mean, you can really kind of layer up, you know, as many little bits and pieces as you want, really. That looks quite cute, doesn't it? Oops. It is covering up half the word, but never mind. Wonder if that little pearl would look cute in the centre of that butterfly. I think actually this one needs a little bit of bling. Got this, oops, silver sort of bling here. Let's have a look and see how that looks. No, 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 no. No, definitely no. Okay, let me just put in some of my favourite. Again, just covered in hot glue threads, so I do apologise. I mean, it looks best down there, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, it's a little bit risky because this lace is not really stuck to anything, if you see what I mean. That's just lace now. There, but that's okay. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so that's my ones with that fabric. Let's pull in, oh, I just love this blue. It's so pretty, isn't it? Absolutely love this colour. Right, so again, let's just cut some down. Just going to have a look. Yeah, so it's probably a little bit too big. Just going to have to kind of cut it down a bit in the length. Okay. And might do it this way round now. Okay, and just make those a little bit smaller. Otherwise they're like huge bits, huge. I think that's still quite massive, to be honest, but it's just go down there. Okay. Okay, and then just get some of the ivory lace. Oops. Again, just kind of tear that down a bit. Oops. And this one. Oh my goodness, it's so fiddly. Just trying to tear that sort of header piece off. Okay. Like that, and then let's just see what these coffee dyed flowers would look like. Oh, they're not really kind of doing it particularly, are they? They're a little bit drab on there. Let's see what else we've got. I've got a pale blue. Oops, a pale blue flower. So I mean that looks quite pretty. I wonder whether it would look better on the brown. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? I might swap that one out for a brown actually. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to pop this heart down here. And again, I mean, I'm just gluing the heart straight on, and that's obviously then clamping the lace down onto the fabric as well. Like that. Okay, just cut this piece down here. Okay, just going to check I've got a little bow there. I wonder whether that would look cute. Oh, that does look quite sweet actually, doesn't it? Just check. Or actually it looks quite nice on there. Let's have it like this way round. So do we want the heart on the flower on the top of the heart or kind of down there? I mean, to be honest, it looks cute in either place, doesn't it? Let's just pop it down there. Okay. Let's just see if we want any pearl in the middle of there. Yeah, that probably looks quite nice. Okay. Oops. So I mean, just with that little bit of, you know, tweaks and things, they look quite vintage now, don't they? And, you know, I mean, I would happily use these, any of them, you know, in a journal. Whereas kind of previously I just felt they were, you know, not vintage looking at all and kind of a bit modern looking. So again, let's just quickly glue this one down onto the fabric. Like that. Okay. Then we've got that bow. I mean, that bow looks really pretty on there, doesn't it? Just cut those little stems down a little bit more so it's just a fraction smaller. And obviously, you know, we mass made these bows in our mass making sessions. So, you know, you've probably all got lots of the little bows that we've made. You know, could layer up some more things, maybe a little butterfly if we want as well. Time to take some of those little threads off my hands again, but otherwise I just literally, I'm going around with stuff hanging off of me constantly. Oh my goodness. I mean, to be honest, I don't know really whether it needs the butterfly, but yeah, let's just put it on there anyway. Just put it up there to the side. Super cute. Okay. Oops, I've already done those now, those two blue ones. They came together really fast, didn't they? I mean, again, probably I should be boring and just finish off the blue, really, so that I've used all the blue fabric up. So again, let's just trim that down. Okay. Wonder whether that would look good with white. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it does look quite nice. Will I actually want to use that, you know, find that usable? I'm not sure. Okay, let's just have a look and see what else I've got laying about here. Oh, well, the other thing that I did use a few of was these, you know, oh, what do you call these? You know, the ribbon banner things that we made in another mass make. So I'm just going to put those in, because I've got a few of those. This one might be too big, actually. But let's have a look. Let's have a look with the ivory. Oops. Okay. It's just like a little bit too massive on there, isn't it? It's kind of like huge. Not this one, which is obviously much smaller. Oh, that's probably better, isn't it? Oh, that, how cute does that look? Just turning it on its side and it just makes all the difference, doesn't it? So let's pop this one down. I mean, the good news is, obviously, because I've now had to do this a second time, I have used, you know, way more of these hearts up. Whereas I guess just doing, you know, the first video, I still had a whole load of them left to go. I mean, I've still got a lot. Don't get me wrong, I have still got a lot. But, you know, I'm further on getting through my stash of those hearts than I was. Oh, that is so cute. That's my favourite so far. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, right, what other fabric did I bring? Got this lovely rich red. So again, let's just... And I just, you know, I'm trying to get this a little bit more scrappy looking because I don't want it to look really... oh, what's the word? You know, like ordered. I want it to look a bit more... Not chaotic, that's not the word, but, you know, a bit more scruffy. A bit more scruffy and shabby, I think. Okay. So, probably like those. Actually, I've got some wider ivory lace, so I'm just going to bring that in. Oh, this might be now too huge. Gone from one extreme to the other. Actually, I think this is better with that sort of brownie stamp. Okay, well that looks quite nice. So I'm just going to glue this down. I mean, I'm sure that loads of us have, you know, these types of things like these hearts, you know, that we bought kind of 10 years ago or so. And, well, I mean, I say that we've all got them, you know, maybe you're a bit better at throwing things out than me and perhaps you've parted with yours, but yeah. I mean, again, that looks pretty cute, doesn't it? I really love these ribbon things on them. They just look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And for some reason, again, I quite like them on their side like that. They just look really, really pretty, don't they? Okay. So I have this little scrap here. Oh, that's quite cute, isn't it? Should we just pop that one down? Okay. Okie dokie, and we'll just take a little flower. Maybe have the flower to the side, I'm not sure. Not sure about this one actually. Let's see what, you know, what ribbons we have in here. I mean, again, that's pretty huge. Just like covering up the entire heart, to be honest. Oh, that's really annoying. They're just kind of covering it up completely. Let's have a look and see. See what else we've got. Oh, I don't know now. Let's have some more bows that maybe would look good on this one. Right, let me just go and get my bows. Hold on. Okay, so I brought in my little bows here. And, I mean, honestly, straight away I thought, oh, one of these. And look, how gorgeous does that look? I mean, literally, it's just sometimes getting that right thing, isn't it? And, you know, just makes such a big difference. And it's literally one thing. But that looks so pretty now, doesn't it? I mean, I guess we could have the flower as well. I mean, it probably doesn't need it, but oh, let's have the flower. Let's be exciting. Let's be exciting and adventurous and have the flower. But yeah, I mean, it didn't really need it. Oh, I love how that looks. Right, okay, let me move these to one side. So we just have got 4 more left to do at the moment. So just having a look through my original ones and seeing, oh, this one I used butterfly look on that one. Okay. Oh, I put the bow on sideways on that one. It's hard to remember sometimes what you've done, isn't it? And I know that I really did like, you know, how some of those turned out. So let's do a couple in this gorgeous fabric here. I mean, this is just lovely, lovely fabric, isn't it? Really, really pretty. I'm just going to take it down a bit because it's a bit big. Okay. And this one. Okay. Right, again, huge. Just take that down a bit. Okay. Right, so that looks pretty, and put that there. Let me move these two to one side. Okay. Let's bring in again that ivory lace. I mean, it is quite big. You know, maybe again it's just going to be too big, but let's give it a try. So I might just trim this down slightly, like that. Okay, so that looks quite nice. So I'm just going to glue this straight on here. I mean, to be honest, you know, if you've got like a lovely stamp, which of course, you know, that beautiful damask type stamp is lovely, you know, you really can't go far wrong, can you? Because, I mean, straight away, those hearts look, you know, they look pretty nice, don't they? Even on their own, just with the bit of stamping. But, I mean, then if you just add to that just a pretty bit of fabric and a little bit of lace, you know, you just can't go wrong, really, can you? Okay, let's just pop that one down there. Okey-dokey, right. Okay, let's have a look now, see. Got some ivory bows. Oh, I mean, that's pretty, isn't it? Because it's, you know, very delicate looking. Oh, I prefer it on that one, I think. Right, let's just have that one. Okay. And I mean, how gorgeous, you know, there's just nothing to that. It's just a couple of bits of fabric, scraps, basically. You know, whoops, the heart itself. And just one of those mass-made bows. You know, my gosh, how much easier can it get? But that looks so scrummy, doesn't it? Put that to one side. Okay, for the next one, let's just see whether we can mix it with one of these. Oh, again, I don't think I've got any that are even slightly suitable colour-wise for this. I mean, I have got... Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Got that? No. Well, I mean, it looks okay, but to be honest, again, they look better sideways on because otherwise they're quite monstrous on those hearts, which, you know, of course, this is not really, you know, it's not the right image to be able to go sideways on. So, yeah, let's take that one out. Okay, let me just have a look through the little flowers and things that I've got here. See whether I've got any more. Got some white ones that haven't been coffee dyed. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I mean, isn't that just so weird? Because I wouldn't have really thought to put a white one there. But that does look really, really lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go for the white one. Okay. Oops. Okay, and then again, just I've got like a little pearly centre or something for that. That would be great. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Okay, let's just pop that down. Oops, like that. Gorgeous, really, really, really pretty. Okay, so I have two left. So for these two, thinking let's get rid of this piece of fabric. So again, let's just kind of cut tear, as I call it, like that. And again, this one, make it a bit smaller because it's quite big. Okay. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. You know, not even anything else on there yet, but already it looks pretty, doesn't it? No, I just thought I would check whether it could go with the white, but no. What about the black? Oh my goodness, that black looks good, doesn't it? Let's take the black. Okay. Oh, that looks scrumptious. Right, let's just pop that one down. Okay. Now I wonder... Yeah, that grey looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Okay, I have got some black bows actually, so just before I commit to that grey one, I'm just going to check whether a black one might be better. I've got these, which are little black polka dot ones. Oh, that's quite sweet, isn't it? I mean, I do love a polka dot, always love a polka dot. So, yeah. But to be honest, I do quite like that grey one as well. Oh, let's just go for the black one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Wonder if we could have a bit of bling on this as well. Oh my goodness, this is like so fiddly. Oh, it was just like escaping from me. Okay, right, let's have that little line of bling down that side. Oh. Okay, so that looks really, really pretty. Yeah, love how that looks. Okay, and then the last one, so this one here, shall we go with some ivory again? Actually, I have got this ivory lace that I had torn something off recently. I wonder whether that would be hidden enough to be able to use this. Oh, let's do that. Because again, that's just then a scrap gone from my desk, which is great. I mean, obviously, it's not like it's visible. There's no visible change here. The desk is still at it. But I feel good. I feel like I have been, you know, efficient and used something off of the desk. Crazy as that sounds. And just because that lace is slightly thicker, I've had to just go in with some extra glue under the lace as well. So again, I mean, that looks really pretty, to be honest, with the grey. But I will just check just before I do that whether... You see, I mean, I love all of these, but they are very massive compared to the bow. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. We could have that one, but again, it's pretty big. Pretty big. Got a couple of kind of lilac-y ones. No. Right, okay. So I think I will probably go with that. Just before I do, I'm just quickly looking in my drawer whether I've got anything else, you know, that's kind of calling to me that would look good. No, I can't see anything at the moment. Okay. I've got some paper flowers here. Well, that's quite pretty. Oh, that's a little bit too big. But that one's quite pretty. And actually, you've got a couple of smaller ones that I could like pop in the middle. Let's just see. Oh, this is so fiddly. No, I'm not sure now. Not sure now. Just going to take that out and just check whether if I put a different coloured pearl in the middle. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? What if I have a bit of bling on there as well? Let me just pull in some more bling. I mean, everything's better with bling, isn't it? Let's face it. Oh, that's quite pretty straight away. I mean, that bling just does make all the difference, doesn't it? So, yeah, let's go for this. We just pop that one down and then layer it up with another one. Oops. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Right. And then centre. Okay. Those glue threads out, and then we'll just have this little you know, little line of bling just across there. Okay. Right, that's it. So let's pull in the ones that we have done and have a look and see how they look. So I'll just put a sheet of paper down. Hold on. Okay, so these are all the finished ones that we've done. So, I mean, we actually, you know, did pretty well because we've actually made 12, which, you know, is pretty good going, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know which one's my favourite, to be honest. I really do like these, but I do absolutely love this one with the black, I have to say. But yeah, I hope it's inspired you, maybe given you some ideas to do with, you know, some of your die cut pieces if you've got similar type of things to these. And, you know, if not, then you just like hearts, maybe it's given you some ideas as to, you know, some little cluster pieces that you can do with your hearts. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Have fun if you decide to do something similar, and see you guys soon. Thanks, En. Bye.